Hello friends, today we will discuss the MCQs of economics on theory of distribution, uh, which includes mm, national income distribution and states that how it is distributed among factors of production like land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship through rent, wage, interest, and profit. So first question is, which theory explains the distribution of income among factors of production? A. Marginal utility theory, B. Marginal productivity theory, C. Keynesian theory, D. Classical theory. Answer is B. Marginal productivity theory. The marginal productivity theory, developed by economists like John Bates Clark, J.B. Clark, explains how income is distributed among factors of production, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship based on their marginal contribution to production. Each factor is paid according to its marginal product, which is the additional output generated by employing one more unit of that factor. For example, wages are determined by the marginal productivity of labor. Next question. Rent, according to Ricardo's theory of rent, arises due to A. Scarcity of land, B. High demand for labor, C. Capital investment, D. Entrepreneurial skill. Answer is A. Scarcity of land. David Ricardo's theory of rent states that rent arises because land is scarce and differs in fertility. Fertile land produces more output as population grows. Less fertile land is used, leading to rent on better quality land. That is called differential rent. Rent is the surplus earned by the superior land over the marginal, less productive land. So other options, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, are not central to Ricardo's explanation of rent. Question number 3, the concept of quasi-rent was introduced by A. David Ricardo, B. Alfred Marshall, C. Karl Marx, D. John Maynard Keynes. Answer is B. Alfred Marshall. Alfred Marshall introduced the concept of quasi-rent, which refers to the temporary surplus earned by fixed factors of production like machinery or specialized labor in short run when their supply is inelastic. Unlike true rent, which is permanent due to land's fixed supply, quasi-rent disappears in the long run as supply adjusts. Ricardo focused on land rent, Marx on surplus value, and Keynes on aggregate demand, not quasi-rent. And question number 4, according to the marginal productivity theory, wages are determined by A. Total output of a firm, B. Marginal product of labor, C. Average product of labor, D. Total cost of production. Answer is B. Marginal product of labor. The marginal productivity theory states that wages are marginal product of labor, that is known as MPL, which is additional output produced by the employing one more unit of labor holding other inputs constant. In a competitive market, firms hire labor until the wage equals the value of marginal product, that is MPL into price of the product. Total output, average product, and total cost do not directly determine wage in this theory. Question number 5, interest is the reward for A. Land, B. Labor, C. Capital, D. Entrepreneurship. Answer is C. Capital. In the theory of distribution, interest is the payment for the use of capital, that is money, machinery, equipment. Land earns rent, labor earns wages, and entrepreneurship earns profit. Capital's contribution to production is rewarded through interest, reflecting its opportunity cost and productivity. Question number 6, the residual claimant theory of wages was proposed by A. Francis A. Walker, B. Karl Marx, C. David Ricardo, D. J.B. Clark. Answer is A. Francis A. Walker. Francis A. Walker proposed the residual claimant theory, which suggests that wages are the residual income left after paying rent, interest, and profit to other factors of production. This theory suggests that wages are the residual income left after paying rent, interest, and profit to other factors of production. This theory assumes that labor receives what remains of the total output factor, other factors are compensated. Marx focused on surplus value, Ricardo on rent, and Clark on marginal productivity. Question number 7. Which of the following is true about economic rent? A. It is the payment for labor's productivity. B. It is earned by factor whose supply is C. It is same as profit. D. It is determined by marginal cost of production. Answer is B. It is earned by a factor whose supply is perfectly inelastic. Economic rent is the surplus earned by a factor of production, that is land, whose supply is perfectly inelastic, means it is fixed, such as prime agricultural land. Since the supply cannot increase, any payment above the minimum needed to bring the factor into use is rent. Labor's payment is wages, profit is the reward for entrepreneurship, and marginal cost does not directly determine rent. Question number 8. The modern theory of interest is primarily associated with A. Loanable funds theory, B. Liquidity preference theory, C. Time preference theory, D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. The modern theory of interest integrates multiple perspectives. The loanable funds theory is the theory of supply and demand for loanable funds. Liquidity preference theory focuses on money demand and supply given by Keynes, and time preference theory, preference for present over future consumption. All contribute to explaining how interest rates are determined in the market. Together, they form a comprehensive framework for understanding interest. Question number 9. Profit in the theory of distribution is considered as the reward for A. Risk-taking and innovation, B. Land ownership, C. Capital investment, D. Labor effort. Answer is A. Risk-taking and innovation. Profit is the reward for entrepreneurship, which involves risk-taking, innovation, and organizing production. Entrepreneurs bear uncertainty and produce new methods or products. Earning profit as residual after paying rent, wages, and interest. Land earns rent, capital earns interest, and labor earns wages. Question number 10. The concept of transfer earnings refers to A. The minimum payment required to keep a factor in its current use. B. The total income earned by a factor. C. The surplus earned by capital. D. The payment for labor mobility. Answer is the minimum payment required to keep a factor in its current use. Transfer earnings are the minimum amount a factor of production like land, labor must earn to remain in its current use, preventing it from being transferred to an alternative use. Any payment above transfer earning is economic rent. Total income includes both transfer earning and rent, while surplus and labor mobility are unrelated concepts.